that, I'm happy. Good man, good work, you was thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing it.
Welcome to the It's no one.
This bout,
One of the hottest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Missing with the hook. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
It's so hot, it's so heat, but there's a roof on here you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Only catching air with that hook. And what an engine on this fighter, continuing to throw and land power shots. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he just misses with that jab. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Swing and a miss with that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. It's all, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. He is down big time on the. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice stop, but that won't score. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. The straight right just misses. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be. This round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Counter punch. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperate. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweight, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an Andrews man.
And finally, Carl Froch goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. His stamina is off the charts. Incredible work rate. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good counter punch. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want the knockout. And the Cobra is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here. Welcome, Roy.
This bout is...
A lot of trash talk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I been there, and now we are here.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. He fails to score with that left hook. Can you believe it, Roy? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to... Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he scores with the counter. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Counter punch on him clean. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Yeah.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Has he weathered the storm?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it keeps back up. Good counter punching. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And down goes Jones Jr. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch. So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Get your head back. Get your head back. Let your head clear.
Trying to measure his punches now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That hook just can't find the target. Vince, back for just a moment. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pump you all night long. Rush them.
Good counter punching. Left hook just missed. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Pensacola's finest is down. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
You're out.
I'm talking. So
This bout is...
not too many seats to be had in this arena. And there's the bell to start the round. Jab does not score. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Well done with that counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that left uppercut. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
These are not...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little hit you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
A straight right just misses. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. on the back. See weather storm. Down goes Jones Jr. I don't care who you are when you get caught with a body shot like that. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Open up until you get your legs back.
So final, Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Thank goodness we've got instant replay we get to see. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished... They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You've got 2 evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. This fight has a real good flow to it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And this with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. I'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just...
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
That's it. Body then in. Keep on top of it. Referee, stop the fight. Stop it.
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.